Sona Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Jinendra, Jai Swami Narayan, Sai Ram, and a very warm welcome from Women to Women. Once again, it's a warm day, nice sunny day, and I hope everybody has remembered to read my link. Today we have a special person coming in talking about Ayurvedic, and I put a form attached to it, so which Nina Ben will explain to you. So please have ready paper and pencil as well, and be alert what she says anyway. Let's start off. Om. 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 Om Bhurbhuva Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimai Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodaya. Om Bhurbhuva Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimai Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodaya. Om Bhurbhuva Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimai धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्, धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्, धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्. Thank you very much. I think everybody is gonna have phone calls today saying I can't log in, or they're not looked at the link. The number has been changed. So please, bearing in mind, today is a special one. So we've changed the number. And also, it is for 500 people, so nobody should cry out saying, I can't get in. Um, can I please invite Nina Ben, who's patiently waiting for us, to kick off? Sorry, Nina Ben, I'm just looking for you.
Thank you very much, Panna. It was a lovely prayers. Before we start, Panna, what you mentioned, do you mind sending the link again, not the whole thing, just the login number and ID and the form to both classes, because they've been ringing here. So looking at the ID. So please do me a favor. I don't want anybody to miss out. So thank you very much, Panna. Panna is always so good. She always does what I say straight away, this very minute. So it's just, we don't want to miss anybody, because we want everybody to take a part and learn more about their dosa. So we have got a capacity only for today. You must listen, only for today. So everybody can get in and benefit. So let us start our prayers before losing out on any of our time. So deep breathe, sit in a lotus position, straight, and your back should be straight. Today we'll be talking about the back and our back problem, different exercises and stretches. So deep breathe, deep breath out, and we are going to start our prayer. So let us get connected to the Lord. It is our journey to purify our mind, body, and soul, to purify our physical body, clear out our mind, which is covered with lots and lots of impurities. So now let us meditate, all of us together, and benefit more. So light a little candle on your forehead up here. Meditate on that jyot over here. Feel the warmth of that jyot. Feel the purity of that jyot. And eyes closed. Just meditate on the jyot. Tilt your head a little bit down. And now maximize your happiness. Maximize your health and your immunity system. Cut down all the anxiety and stress. Cut down all the depression and learn the powerful breathing. Fill up your body with positive energy. Let go of all the negative energy. Longer breath in. We are going to say 3 times the powerful universal mantra. Each time, I want you all to feel the vibration of that Om mantra, the purity of that Om mantra. So longer breath. Lift up yourself straight, shoulders back. Om. Om. Bow to the Mother Earth and a sun salutation and a very, very warm welcome to all of you who have joined today in our class. So if somebody rings you at the moment, please tell them that can you check your ID which was sent today. That is why we send it last minute, so you remember which one to get in. So many of you haven't read. So the reason why we have sent, because there is a form attached. Now, don't get scared. We don't want that form back. This is for your benefit, for your how to find the dosas of your own self. So the form indicates, if you go on PDF and just tap it, you will get all the different dosas. That will explain, that is going to explain when we talk about dosas, which dosas you suffer from. Say if you are fat, you tick. If you are short, you tick. If you are, if you feel a soury taste, you keep on ticking whatever dosas you come across, because there is a form which specify all the 3 columns. Yeah, so that is the main thing. It's a very, very good exercise and the easiest way to find out which dosa you are suffering. And then we can go according to that in near future. We can do our mudras according to our dosas. We can do pranayam according to our dosas. So now we are going to all get ready for today. Our topic is, many people had requested that we have got a back problem. So can we do the exercise just for back? So now you all know our back, our spine is very, very important, that, and we got to look after that, our spine. So our whole spine is in a 3 stages, 3 pieces, upper part, middle part, and lower part. So we'll be doing all the 3 exercises. So upper part is called cervical spine, middle part, thoracic spine, and right at the bottom, your tailbone is lumbar spine. So we are going to go step by step. So we are going to stand. Now, always we must, before we start, I better tell you, always we must have a good posture. Mainly when you have a back pain, mainly it is because you have got a wrong posture. Your standing posture is not right. Your bending posture is not right. Your shoulder posture, always your posture, shoulders are coming inside. So remind yourself, out. Yes. So all the time you remind. Now we are going to start our exercises. First of all, we are going to start a slow exercise which everybody can join. So deep breathe, and we start with this. Always. When we start walking like that, our posture becomes straight. You are not like that. So we start straight. 1, 2, 1, 2. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. Now you bring it up. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Up, 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 up. As soon as you bring your knees up, your shoulder should go right at the back. Push. That's the right first step of your posture, loosening all the muscles. So relax all your muscles. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. and we relax. We relax now. We go on our toes. So deep breathe and down. You can put your hands if you want a support, proper support. So deep breathe, hands on your sides, on your toes, stand and exhale. When you stand on your toes, there is a pressure point, upper part, all the toes, upper part, and it will strengthen your ankles. It is going to strengthen your calf muscles. It is going to strengthen your knees and down. One more time, up and down, up and down. Is the voice all right or breaking up now? Is that all right? Hopefully it's okay.
It's fine now.
Yeah, oh, okay. Okay, so now we are going to go a little bit up to our thighs. So deep breathe, your right leg out, and you push your knee out and relax. Deep breathe and deep breath out. Deep breathe, deep breathe. Your posture should be straight. In the beginning, we learned that every time posture is very, very important. Doesn't matter if you can't do it 10 times, but you do it 5 times, the posture should be correct. Then only your back pain is going to go. Look at the posture up here. Slightly there is a curve because your knee is coming out and the stretch is going that way from your lower back and down. One more, inhale. Keep on inhaling. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Say, for instance, that's it. You can't go any further, so stop inhaling. Hold. And you come up, exhaling. So you got to try now. Left leg, inhale. Inhale. Only your left leg. Right leg is going to stay in this position. So deep breathe. You must. Longer breath. Keep on breathing, breathing in, taking more oxygen, 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 more oxygen, and out. One more time. More oxygen. Look at the spine. Slightly it's gone in. Hold. And exhale. So deep breathe. Now we are going to go and stretch whole spine. So again, turn on your right, hands straight and going upwards. Up and gently stretch, stretch, stretch. All the side, stretch. And your head down and up. Inhale, same side, a good stretch. Don't bend your knee. It has to be straight. Both the knees, push this knee at the back, push this knee at the back. So this hamstring will benefit and more oxygen, blood circulation. Head down. Look at the stretch. Where is your stretch? Because you have got your right leg. So this part is going to stretch, only this part, because it is right leg. So breathe in. Make sure your knees are pushed back. And out. Now with the other leg. So deep breathe. Hands by the side. Straight up. Inhale. Keep on inhaling, inhale, and then as you come down, 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 hold that inhale, hold the oxygen in. And you come back one more time. Straight, start inhaling. As your lungs are open this way, you'll be able to get more oxygen. So deep, deep. Remember to keep your knees straight and down and relax. relax. Now we are going to hold our arms like that. You can hold it like that. As you hold, it's going to help your cervical spine, upper part. Yes, so deep breathe and it will open up your shoulders. So deep breathe and I'll show you. So this way, your feet apart and you can go up. When you have gone in this position, it stretches your hamstring, improves your spine, improves your hips, improves your flexibility of your shoulder. And down. Inhale. As you go down, 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 your hands will come back again. It refreshes your brain. Strengthen your legs and abdomen, spine, relieves all the joint pains, your digestive system, and up. One more time. Inhale. Relaxing the whole spine. And out. And relax. Now, you're going to put your hands over here. Many times we see when we have got a back pain, automatically our hands goes here and we start moving. So that's how we have to release our back pain. So you are going to go into that position. Feet apart, only your back, and you're going to going on the right side. Turn on the right side and you tilt yourself back, helping your abdomen and relax the back, this part. So both at the same time. So deep breathe, head back. And down. Can you feel the relaxation in your lower back? Very, very good. It strengthens all the muscles. And down. Now again. And up. And down. Up. It will open up your lungs as well. When we do our Pastrika, it is very, very good. Now we are going to go for the easy. Sorry, this is not part of exercise. Yes, oh yeah, it can be thyroid exercise. Yeah, so deep breathe up, head straight. Star, like a star. But you are going to go complete sideways. So this is going to strengthen this part. Deep breathe and out and straight. Longer breath in, going, completely turn. Complete turn. Straight arm should be straight. And relax. One more time. Deep breathe. Now this time we are going to bend our knee. So deep breathe and bend. Longer breath in. Longer breath out. One more time, same side. Inhale. Only one leg. See, this leg is straight. So bend and exhale. Now change. So inhale, exhale. Inhale, when you bend right side, it is going to stretch your right of the spine. When you bend left, it will stretch the left side of your spine. And you relax. Now, again, hands up and your hand in front. Deep breathe and up. Only one leg, hand in the middle. Yes, so this is going to stimulate your brain nerves. and your whole spine. It relieves the anxiety, depression, release people who are suffering from diabetes, gallbladder, stones, and relax. Deep breathe. Again, right in the middle, and you go up. Very, very good for people who have got gallbladder or stones, or people who are suffering from menopause problem. Very, very good. And down and relax. We are going to do some exercise on the chair. So deep breathe, deep breathe, deep breathe, and we'll do some exercise on the chair for the back. So grab the chair, you come in the middle first of all, and you go up, down, relax, up, down. Now this, you can do it holding the chair, you can hold the top of the chair, or you can go on the wall and do it, but I'll show you the wall exercise later on. So few times up and down, up and down. So it relaxes your calf muscles and at the back. So inhale and take your left leg up, hands at the back, straight. This is going to strengthen your abdomen and strengthen little bit upper part, this part. Not right in the middle, but just above your tailbone. So deep breathe and lift up yourself, up and down. Inhale, change your leg, up, not like that, straight. Take more oxygen and your posture will be very, very good. And down. Now we are going to go, put your hands in the middle, and we are going to bend down and straight up. This is going to help from lower to your middle part. So inhale, and you go straight, pushing your abdomen in front, your back in and out. One more. These are the all exercise everybody has to do, whether you are suffering from the back problem or not. It is very, very good. And then you can also do the exercise by the wall. So by the wall, you go by the wall, and hope everybody can see what we are doing. So deep breathe, and you go up and down, go against the wall. Right, stick yourself right against the wall, and you go out. Inhale, up and down. Now hands in front. So completely against the wall, feet apart, and straight down, 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 down. Hold it. Still pushing your back against the wall. And out. Keep on doing that exercise for back. Again, gently coming down, dragging your back against the wall. Push it hard. Push hard. And you come down. Then there is another variant. So you go against the wall, away from the wall, and you go sideways, crossing your legs, pushing yourself against the wall and down. Inhale, cross. Hope you can see. Cross, complete cross. Complete cross, your arms right above your head, which is going to straighten all this part. This time, it is full spine. You can touch your head against the wall and relax. Relax, and you go up your knee up and down against the wall. Hold the wall and up and down. Inhale, up and down. Inhale, up and down. And we relax. Still people can't join. They are ringing. Sorry about that. So we are going to go back again. Now we can sit on the chair and inhale. And we go sideways to relax the side of your left side of your spine and out. Inhale, out and down. Now, right elbow onto your left knee. So what you have to do is take your hand right up and you look back. As you look back, it helps your spine and mainly your cervical spine. And out. Change your hand, left or right. Right, yeah? And then you go up. Keep your hand straight, not like that. Up and look up. So this is going to help all this back and your shoulder and down. Now inhale, interlock your hands and you go 1 and 2. Breathe in, breathe out. Relax your whole, when you've got a lot of tension, your neck part. So deep breathe, move your neck, move your neck, move your neck. And you relax. Deep breathe up. Straight, straighten your body up. This is going to help your digestive system. If your digestive system, if you are not, this will not give you a lot of pain in your back. So release that pain gently. And complete down. Stay in this position to relax your back and get rid of all the tension from your cervical spine. So at the moment, it is stretching the whole spine, cervical, thyroid, and your lumbar. And you relax. You relax. Now we are going to do, we have done a lot of relaxation. We are going to sit and we are going to do Bhastrika Pranayama. So deep breathe, everybody. Now, who cannot do? People who have got heart problem, people who have got high blood pressure should not do it forcefully. Rest of you, everybody, longer breath in, longer breath out. Your Bhastrika Pranayama, 2.5 seconds, you breathe in, 2.5 seconds, you breathe out. Make sure you are it correctly. Longer breath in, longer breath out. Deep breathe. You are going to sit in Gyan Mudra. So concentrate our memory power, strengthen our nerves, which makes it stronger. It releases the stress. When the stress is released, your back will be 100% and you will not suffer from your back pain. So longer breath in, longer breath out. Increase the capacity of your oxygen in your body. Wow, such a lovely bhajan. Now we change our mudra to Uddan Mudra. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Nice smile. Spine straight. Let the oxygen go into your whole spine. Longer breath in, longer breath out. प्रभु मुझको पिला दो कोई अमृत का प्याला रंगते इस दिल को हम कर दो मतवाला तेरा है अरमान सब कुछ तुझ पे कुर्बान सांसों की माला सुमिरो मैं तेरा नाम श्वासों की माला से सुमिरो मैं तेरा नाम and Vishram, relax, relax. Now we got our lungs fully open with stretches and we did our pranayam. So now we go upper part from here to here. Now our shoulder and neck, because remember it is the cervical pain. So oxygen is gone enough. So now we deep breathe. And we start rolling our shoulders back. Relax your shoulder muscles. Very good. Keep on doing it. Keep on doing it. As you are doing, your spine is like stretches, isn't it? From the bottom and out and out. Your lumbar spine is stretching. Your thoracic spine is stretching and releasing the tension in your shoulders, and you relax. Now take your right hand, right side, right hand, right, hold the neck, thumb in front, rest 4 fingers, which are our main 5 elements, isn't it? Fire should be in front. Air, space, earth, water should be at the back. So like that. What you do is breathe in and turn. Keep it pressing with your elements. So let the 5 elements go into your neck, our spine. So turn as much as you can. So your hand should not come like that. Your hand should be like that, but only your neck. Wow, you'll be able to feel it. If you are doing correctly, all you have to remember to keep this straight and not bringing in front. And then only you'll be able to feel that stretch. And you will feel the throbbing pain. Wow. And you relax, change your hand, again, thumb in front, rest of the 4 elements at the back. Take the position. If you take the positions, you can't do straight away like that. So automatically your elbow is going to come in front. So deep breathe, take the position, inhale and turn. Wow, I can feel it. All the stress coming out. Wow. And out. And now you interlock your hands and you take it right at the back. What you have to do is keep the arms straight, but you go back. only your neck, pressing the neck against your hands up. This will relax your thyroid gland, your parathyroid gland, and your neck, removing all the stress from your neck and down. One more time. We all have got a lot of stress these days. So press it and then you inhale. Longer inhale and take your hands right at the back. You'll be able to hold it very well and you can feel that stress coming out. And you relax. Again, this time you are going to hold with the 4 fingers. Again, your thumb in front. 4 fingers on the right side, 4 fingers on the left side. Left and right. And now you press it and now you bring your elbows back and your head down. Keep on pressing the head, back of your neck. Relax that pain. Relax all that lot of stress, depression, very good anxiety. Release that from your cervical spine and out. Again, deep breathe, pressing against your 5 elements and head down. Keep on pressing, and release the toxin. And now we are going to, this time, you got to take your hand, left hand turning onto your right side. So your whole spine is going to get relaxed and down. Inhale, push it on your right side. So neck exercise is very, very important when you have started your back pain. So neck is also connected straight. And that will release your spine pain. And now we are going to do our our Kapalbhati. So deep breathe and breathe out. 2.5 seconds, 1 second, 1 stroke out. We are going to degenerate bad cells, generate new cells. So our spine is nice. At the end of the class, all the pain is gone. Sit in Vayu Mudra, Vayu related problem. Yes, we are going to learn today about Vayu as well. Wow. So people suffering from any problems related gout, your Vayu related problem, gout, arthritis, joint pain, paralysis, Parkinson, sciatica pain. Nice smile. we are going to relax here. We have degenerated the cells with the new cells. So a lot of cells. We did 1 minute. So 60 cells are renewed in our body. So now we are going to do some more exercise for our spine. So people who are sitting on the chair, they can start doing it, whatever they can, but don't just stop, sit and watch. You just have to watch, and you can do it in your bed. So people who are sitting on the mat, lie down on your stomach. So we are going to make a little stand, Hope everybody can see. And deep breathe out. Now hands, right hand first, left on toe. And we relax our brain cells. As you are in this position, your feet should be straight out. Your toes should be out. As soon as you are in this relaxed mode, toes out, it will relax your spine, your lower back, and your middle. And when you put your head down, it is this part. So all the three parts are relaxed now at the moment, relaxing. And gently now, you breathe in and you lift your head and you come back on your knees only for a little while, up to here. And now you lift up your right leg 30 degrees and down. 30 degrees and down. You can, people who are not suffering from back, they can go 60 degrees up and down, up and down. Remember, with lot of pain, only 30 degrees. Change your leg. 1, 2. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And you relax. Now your hands by the side of your chest. So deep breathe, up, right up. Look at the shape and you turn back. So this is very, very good for people who are suffering a lot. Yes, remember, gently you step. If it's hurting more, then you stay in this position longer. And then gently, your elbows should go out first, and then your body. And as you are coming up, your elbows first, straight, and up. Look at the Manipur chakra, Swadhisthana chakra, and your middle spine, and your lower spine, and you take your head up. So it helps the top part of your spine, and gently, elbows wider, and you go down. Now you go up again, hands still by the side of your chest. You come up and you look at the right side, looking at your left toe. Yeah? Complete turn. It should be in a very, very gentle motion. And down. Inhale, up. Change your leg. You have to look at your right leg. Now, complete turn and down. People who are suffering a lot, they should only turn up to here, just to the shoulder, not go beyond the shoulder, looking at your heel, no. And down. Now, we are going to do the bow, Dhanurasana, for our spine. So deep breathe, take your leg and up, and your neck up. This is called Dhanurasana. People who are suffering from lot of back problem. So they should do this in the bed, the Nurasan, and down. One more time. Inhale. Up one by one. If you can't hold it both together, one by one. And down. Now take your right leg out and pull on the toes. Pull the toes. Hold the toe. And your other hand should be in this position. So Dhanurasana, you take your hand little bit further, the left hand, and you bring it right towards you. Deep breathe, and you breathe out. Deep breathe, and you bring out. Deep breathe, and you bring it out. Now, people who are doing with me, they should feel the stretch over here, all the side. Yeah, all the side. Other left hand out, just hold the toes, neck, and down. Change your leg and change your hand. So, right hand, left toe, and you go out, closer to you, away from you. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. And you relax. Hands up and body up, and your head 2-3 inches above your mat. Your legs up and down. Up and down. Now you're going to turn. Turn yourself. Go onto your back. Back. And you relax. And now 30 degrees up, down. 60 degrees up, down. 90 degrees up, down. This is going to relax your whole spine. Change your leg 30 degrees up, down. 60 degrees up, down. 90 degree up, down. Now you take both the legs 90 degree and hold. This is going to relax your whole spine. Wow. Feel that gentle relaxation. Oh God, lovely. And you relax. Sorry, we can't have a bit longer. And now we are going to take your right leg up. Push it. Push. As you're pushing, you are doing Pavan Muktasana, but any oxygen, any air, excess air, which is over here, giving you a lot of problem, will be become relaxed and down. Change your leg. Inhale, press it towards your whole body, and out. You can touch your nose to your knee. Out and down. Now both the legs out. Press it, hold for a few seconds. In and out, breathe in and out. Get rid of all the toxins. Get rid of all the excess air, and you massage your back. Good. Keep on. Deep breathe, deep breath out. Deep breathe, deep breath out. Deep breathe, deep breath out. And now you put your feet down. Now there is another variation for your back. Hold your knee. Hold your knee, bring it closer to your body. And you gently lift up your whole spine. Out, out, complete out. This is the shape you should have it when you do it properly. So gently hold first and lift, 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 lift up. And relax. Relax, stay in this position. Very, very good for your spine. And you come down and complete relaxation by doing the cycling. I just have to watch the time. And out, and out, and out, and relax now. Complete relaxation. So now we are going to do Sarvasan. So deep breathe, longer breath. Hands, your palms should be facing the ceiling, and light a little candle on your forehead. Feel that warmth. Now feel that purity. Take that candlelight right down to your toes. Relax your toes. Relax your ankles. Relax your calf muscles. Gently relaxing your knees. Relax your thighs. Relax your hips. Relaxing your, going back, relax your spine. Gently bring that bright light, warmth of that light right up, up, up to your whole spine, right down to your cervical, and relax. Release all the tension, release all the stress, release all the anxiety. And gently coming down, relax your tailbone and coming to your stomach area. Relax all the organs in your stomach and think that there are no blockages in my stomach. My kidney, liver, my intestine, everything is working and it's in good order. Now gently coming up to your heart chakra. Relax your heart and think that there is no blockages in your heart. Coming up to your shoulders. Relax your shoulders. Relax your elbows. Relax your wrist. And relaxing your palms. Relax all the fingers in your hands. Relax, complete relaxed. Now relaxing your thyroid gland. Think that you've got no over and no under thyroid. Your food pipe is clear. Your voice box is clear. Now coming up to your face muscles. Relax your ears. Relax your jaws. Relax your teeth and tongue. Relax your gums. Relax your lips. Now relaxing your cheekbones. Relax your nose muscles. Relax your brow chakra. Relax your eyes. Relaxing your crown chakra. A deep breath in, a deep breath out. Relaxing your Sahasrara chakra. Gently interlock your hands and relax the whole body. Wow. Get rid of all that blockages. Wow. Keep on breathing in and out. So your whole body's, all the veins are open and you relax. Bend your knees. Bend your knees and turn onto your left side, making a pillow with your left hand and relaxing your right hand onto your right hips. So when you are suffering from high blood pressure, low blood pressure, just go in this position for 5 to 10 minutes and it will relax your high blood pressure and low blood pressure. Wow, very good relaxation. But today we are not going to stay 5 or 10 minutes. Just wake up, take the help of your right hand. push that right hand, push from the left, because a lot of people, when they get up so fast, they start feeling dizzy, and we don't want any dizziness in your body because we want complete relaxation. So you have done quite a lot today. Mainly it was stretching, and hope all this exercise for back pain, people who have got back problem should continue doing. So now we are going to do a good clearance of our thyroid. Sihasan. You can keep your hands like this. You can sit on the chair and put it, or you can sit in Dandasan and bring your hands and a longer breath. So thyroid and your parathyroid is nice and clear, and we relax. And our quick prayers. So hands again into your Gyan Mudra, concentration. When we do prayers, there should be a full concentration, what you are saying, what you are thinking, what comes out from your heart. So deeper prayer should be always coming out from your heart. So longer breath in, longer breath out. May all be healthy. May all be happy. May all enjoy prosperity. May none suffer. May none suffer. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And we just say a last bit. Loka samasto sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasto sukhino bhavantu. May the entire universe be filled up with peace, joy, love, and light. Deep breathe in. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And we are going to end our class over here, and we will welcome our guest who has arrived before time. Well done, Indiraji. A very, very warm welcome to you. And before we start, ladies, before we start our session, which is going to be very, very knowledgeable, exciting, and let me introduce our guest now. So, everybody ready? Hope nobody is being fidgety and going backward, forward in the kitchen, putting something in the mouth. We don't want that. So let me introduce you a very, very talented lady who is with us and taken out time from her very busy schedule to be with on our platform today. So thank you very much, Indraji. Very warm welcome. So let's see how much knowledge she has got, which she is going to share it with us today. So Dr. Indra Anand is the chair of British Association of Ayurvedic Practitioner and the vice president of British Ayurvedic Medical Council. She has been organizing Ayurvedic workshops and conferences in London for the past 15 years. She graduated with first-class honors in Ayurvedic medicine after taking early retirement from her main profession. As an investment banker, wow, looking after other people's money, well done. So, investment banker, she finished her career in investment banking as the director of Merrill Lynch. Everybody knows that company, a position she held it over for 10 years. She holds masters and PhD in economics and has several professional papers to her credit in this field. Now, Indraji is trained as a teacher of yoga. Wow. And she is qualified from Bihar School of Yoga and conducting yoga retreats in France, and for the past 20 years. She's the chair of SMS UK. Indraji, I don't know what it means, but you can explain what SMS UK stands for. And a registered charity she set up in 2002, which supports 5 welfare projects in India. She also is the president of ex-director of SMS India Foundation, and under the auspices, she has established holistic health care. She's also developed a spiritual development, and Indiraji is the general secretary of prestigious poetry group, wow, in London. And she has published 3 poetry books and has received several awards for her work in the area. So she is deeply interested in Vedic philosophy and spirituality and has written 4 books of related subjects. Wow, I think Indraji deserves a big round of applause. Well done. I'm so pleased. I'm so glad that Indraji has taken time to come on our platform. Over to you.
Before we start,
thank you so much for such beautiful introduction. So I'll start with saying Hari Om, good day all, and welcome to this session on Ayurvedic healthcare. So it's a vast subject, but we are going to focus on just a couple of things, okay? So that you actually go back with understanding your body, your constitution, and then only you will know how to look after yourself. So the object of today's session is to make...
Indira Ben, can I just interrupt? Sorry. Before I go and before Indira Ben starts, I would like everybody to put your questions in the chat. So we will do Q&As afterwards. Thank you. All yours, Indira Ben.
I wanted to say that because, you know, then it doesn't disturb the flow of the...
Thank you.
So the object of today's session is to make you aware of your individual psychosomatic constitution and to encourage you to take responsibility for your own health. You're all students of yoga, which is considered an essential wing of Ayurveda, the science of life. I'm totally dedicated to yoga, but along with that, you also need to take care of your diet and your lifestyle. But you can do that, you can only do that properly if you understand your own body and your mind. So my focus today will be on making you understand your own constitution and what is appropriate diet and lifestyle for your constitution. Most of today's diseases are lifestyle related because we have forgotten to live by the rules of nature. Nature has a perfect rhythm, and so has our body. But we become careless, and that's where we get into trouble. So when we don't keep our normal routine or the routine which is suitable for us, then the body suffers. The human body, like the universe, is made up of 5 basic elements. And I'm sure most of you must be aware of those 5 elements. The 5 elements are ether or space, air, fire, water, and earth. But although we are all made of these 5 elements, what makes us different is the combination. of those 5 elements in each one of us. So therefore, if we are different, and somebody feels the heat too much, somebody wants the place to be cool, somebody gets hungry very quickly. So we are different. So what is wholesome in terms of diet, lifestyle, and even medication differs from one person to another. So a thing which is nectar for one person could be a poison for another person. So we don't say in Ayurveda, this is good, this is bad. It depends on what your constitution is. So it's important to be mindful of your constitution. Now, one of the common causes of all diseases is prajnaparadha, which means sin against wisdom. And what is sin against wisdom? When we know something is not good for us, but we still do it. So diabetics know the sweets are not good for you, but they can't resist the temptation and they go and have it and they suffer as a result of that. So the underlying cause of prajnaparadha is the mind is letting the mind ruled by your senses. You feel like doing something and you do it. You don't think before you do it. But all of us, so now it's another topic altogether, how to train your mind and how to increase the sattva guna. But all of us, when we understand and appreciate why we have to do something, we can follow simple rules. And that's the only thing that's required. Simple rules that you will follow when you appreciate why you have to follow them. Okay? So Ayurveda recognizes, as I said, the 5 basic elements which compose the material world as well as the human body. But from those 5 elements, there are 3 active ones. So space is not active, but air is. Earth is not active, but water is. Okay? So there are 3 bioenergies. So everybody must have heard about Vata, Pitta, Kapha. So we call them dosha. These bioenergies, which are responsible for everything that happens within our body. Why do we call them doshas? Because they get disturbed or get into imbalance very quickly. Okay, that's why we call them. And Ayurveda is about putting the 3 doshas back into balance. So, Kapha is the anabolic energy. Anabolic means that which builds. Okay. And the active element is water in Kapha. Pitta is the metabolic energy, that which metabolizes things and concepts. The active element in Pitta is fire. Vata is the catabolic dosha. Catabolic means destruction, elimination. So the active element in Vata is air. So let's understand the natural constitution, or we call it Prakriti. Prakriti, okay? So we're all born with a particular Prakriti. And that is determined at birth with the doshas in the sperm and the ovum and the atmosphere of the uterus, and also how the mother looks after the diet and lifestyle during pregnancy. So basically, that Prakriti that you are born with, that has a certain balance of the 3 doshas, and that doesn't change the rest of your life. Okay, so so that is, with the constitution is 2 types. One is the Deha Prakriti, the physical body, and the other one is the psychic, which is the mental makeup. The mental constitution depends on the combination of sattva, rajas, tamas. Are you all familiar with these 3? Yeah?
Yes.
Sattva, rajas, tamas.
Yes.
Okay. Now, rajas and tamas are considered doshas because they disturb the balance. So, as I said, if you increase the sattva, it's easier for you to follow what is right and what's not. However, So for good health and well-being, the three doshas need to be in balance. But dietary factors, lifestyle, environmental pollution, the work we do, the nature of our relationship with people, even time, the passage of time can cause one or more doshas to increase or decrease from its original level, creating imbalance or vikriti. Vikriti is disease. Okay? So restoring their balance is the central theme of Ayurveda. So when I was just going to say, if you think about it, your first stage from the birth to 16, that is your biggest growth. So that is a kapha phase. Okay? Then from 16 to about 35 is when all your cells mature. It is the pitta stage, is the most active stage of your life. After that, the destruction or the slowing down is not only the growth stops, but also the maturity stops, maturity of the cells. And so we get into the catabolic stage, which is the vata stage. So superimposed on your natural prakriti are these time factors also. Okay, so how many of you received the table with the chart, constitution chart? Did you get your constitution chart?
Yes, everybody got it.
Everybody got it. Did you manage to fill it in?
Not yet. I don't know, because we had increased the capacity of our intake 500, so they were bit late, but they have got it, so they will follow.
Okay. So when you manage to fill it in, so just to let you know right now, to understand your constitution, the first column refers to kapha, the second one refers to pitta, and the third one refers to vata. Okay, so let's try to understand these doshas a little bit better. So as I said, vata is a combination of space and air. It is the energy of movement, the force governing all biological activity, such as blood circulation, breathing, talking, nerve impulses, movement in the muscles and tissues, assimilation of food, elimination of waste, urination, menstruation, all controlled by vata. They're actually, each dosha or each bioenergy has 5 subtypes, but we are not going into it, So each one is responsible for doing different things. But on the whole, vata covers all these things. Psychologically, vata controls communication, quickness of thought, creativity, anxiety, and fear. Now, just give you an example here. Because vata is moving, its properties are moving, light, subtle. So subtle, because ether is a part of vata, so that's very subtle. Vata is cool, dry. So when vata people get dry skin very easily, rough, and that gets rough, and clear. Again, space is clear. Now the movement, so that is inherent. When you understand the constitution of people you associate with, you don't have to look at their whole chart. Just by meeting them, talking to them, you can assess what their constitution is like. For instance, a vata person will talk very fast, and they don't wait for a response from the other person. So because they don't wait for a response, so they only take in half of what you have said. You have to be patient with them. Okay, so just give you an example. The vata person will say, "How are you? Are you okay? Is your family all right?" Not waiting for a response, what the person has answered the first question. A kapha person is very slow, because kapha is earth, and water. So they will say, "How are you? Are you?" And then wait for the response. a Pitta person is very precise, very definite, very clear, because it's very sharp thinking. So he said, how are you? You can actually, if they can't talk, some part of the body for a Vata person will be moving. You can say either doing with their hands like this, or their leg is moving, or something is moving. If they can't talk, they have to move. They have to do something. Okay. So Pitta, coming back to the doshas, Pitta is a combination of fire and water. So if fire is predominant, then what will they feel? They'll feel the heat more, unlike Vata people. Because fire is digestive fire in the form of acid, that's why it is with water. So the Pitta that exists in your system is not fire, is a combination of fire and water. So it's in the liquid form, in the acidic form. So the principal function of Pitta is transformation. So it is not only transforms or metabolizes the food that you eat and then convert it into blood and plasma and all that, but also metabolizes concepts. So they're understanding, they're sharp, they're very intelligent. And also the luster, Pitta people normally have a luster in their eyes because of the fire, okay? But the problem with Pitta people is, as I said, they're high achievers, they're very intelligent, but their problem is they get irritated very easily because of the fire. They get angry very easily. So you have to understand. And also, they are very competitive because they want to achieve a lot. They're very ambitious. So they have to be balanced with kapha. Okay. So they say, never go in front of a Pitta person when he is hungry. He will eat you up. Okay. So we'll come to you. So their requirements are different from the requirements of other doshas. So each dosha has different. Kapha is a combination of water and earth. So it's the energy of building and lubrication, and that provides bulk to the body and physical form. And it's a smooth functioning of all the parts of the body, because kapha also has the cool liquids, the mucus, the saliva, and the synovial fluid, that helps the smooth functioning of the. Psychologically, kapha controls love, forgiveness, patience, but also greed and attachment, and they are possessive. But they are also, because of the earth, this mental inertia, they're not very, go-getting people. They're very laid back. So each dosha has its strengths and its weaknesses. So what we have to do is to make sure that the balance is maintained. It's only when the balance is disturbed that those attributes start to manifest, in a very strong way. So although we are all Panchbhautika, we all have all the 5 elements, we all have all the 3 doshas, but when we define somebody's constitution, then you see the predominance of doshas. So for instance, the chart that I have sent you has probably 33, 34 items. So supposing you have 12 of kapha, 15 of pitta, and the remaining vata. So the 27 of the 33 is pitta and kapha. So your constitution is pitta kapha. Okay. So that's the most common, not the pitta kapha itself, but most common constitution is a dual prakriti. Supposing you have out of 33, you have 20 vata or 20 kapha, then you're predominantly that constitution. You predominantly vata, you predominantly pitta, okay? Now there is also some prakriti. Some prakriti means you have all the 3 doshas in the same proportion, but that is very rare. That is the ideal, but it's extremely rare. in my 17 years of practice, I've only come across 2 with some Prakriti, but they are fantastic people, very high achievers, and yet down to earth. So, like Pitta person will be angry, they're high achiever, but they can have other negative traits. But some Prakriti person will manage everything extremely well, but it's very, very rare. So most of us are dual Prakriti. Now, I'll describe the main features of each dosha so that you can understand your own constitution. Without even looking at the chart, when I describe the features, in your mind, you try to think which is your constitution, okay? The Vata constitution people are lean and thin. They have sparse, coarse, and dry hair and a wavering mind. They have unstable memory. They grasp quickly, but they also forget easily. They're quite talkative, have somewhat irritable, changeable nature, okay? So you should know, supposing your partner is like that, to be able to deal with that person, you should understand he can't help himself. So you have to be patient with them. They have rough, dry skin, nails, hands and feet, and crackling joints. Why crackling joints? Because they're dryness, okay? So depending on the combination of air and space, either they are very tall or they're very short. So it depends, if the space is or ether is more than air in their combination of Vata, then they'll be very tall. And if Vata is the main thing and the ether is very little, then that empty space, the spaces in the body will be less and they could be very short, okay? But because of the ether, as you know, ether is very important for spirituality, imagination, artistic. So they can be artistic, they can be, poets, and they can be, spiritual. They can, these very spiritual people. But the problem is, even with slight indulgence in etiological factors, because Vata is moving, their Vata gets disturbed very easily. So they are the most prone to getting diseases. Okay, so they, we say 80% of the problems or 80% of the diseases are caused by vitiation of Vata. Pitta constitution people are intolerant to heat. They have soft, sparse brown hair, premature graying, thinning hair, but regular features. They are prone to getting acne, particularly in the youth, because when there's the Pitta stage and there's a Pitta people, okay, moles, freckles, and they sweat a lot, again, because of the heat. They normally have excessive appetite. So that's why they say, it is said that when a Pitta person is hungry, never go in front of him because he will eat you up. Now, if he doesn't eat you up, the acid in the body will start to eat the tissues in the body. So they are, so they are prone to suffer from IBS, which is the irritable bowel syndrome, ulcerative colitis, diarrhea, hemorrhoids, GERD, which is a gastroesophageal reflux disease, etc. So they have to make sure, the Pitta people have particularly to make sure they eat at the right time. They should not allow the acids to build up and not feed the acids. So they're generally highly intelligent and sharp, high achievers. But, I've already spoken about it, but they could be short-tempered, intolerant, and highly competitive. They usually have moderate strength and moderate lifespan. Kapha constitution people have well-knit joints, firm musculature, soft, smooth, and whitish skin, big attractive eyes, strong, lustrous, and plentiful hair, compact, stable body, and find it difficult to lose weight. See, they are the people, a Pitta person can eat a lot and still not put on weight. But a Kapha person, a slight indulgence they put on weight, and they try very hard to lose weight, and it doesn't. They have less success. On the positive side, and because of the dullness of kapha, they are laid back. They have good sleep, they lack initiative, and slow in physical activities. But as I said, on the positive side, they are intelligent, patient, soft-spoken, dependable, truthful, sincere, forgiving, and they have good memory. They're slow to anger. You can't make a kapha person angry very quickly. But if you do something against them, and they don't get angry quickly, but they don't give up revenge very easily because they're possessive. They want to hold everything. Overall, a kapha person has strong physique, sexual potency, strong immunity, is generally wealthy. Why are they wealthy? Because they like to accumulate, they like to hoard things. And they are brave and calm with a long lifespan. So normally but what type of diseases will they suffer from? If you try to think, kapha is mucus also, okay? So they will have skin problems. They will have, particularly in the spring season, they will suffer from most of the asthmatics are kapha dosha, kapha constitution people. They can suffer from migraine, those type of things. So and the flabbiness is also another problem. Itchiness in the body because of the toxins in the body. But so once you have identified your constitution, then you can easily decide what is good for you and what is not so good for you. But sometimes what appears on the surface is not always right. So let me just go through the diet and lifestyle very briefly. So when you think of the diet, the most obvious thing that you can all feel and experience is the taste. We call it rasa in Ayurveda. So the rasa, Ayurveda identifies 6 rasas. The sweet taste, salty, pungent, sour, bitter, and astringent. Now, the rasas also have combination of 2 elements, predominance of 2 elements. So now, just try to, as I tell you which are those elements, so you can work out very quickly whether that taste is good for a particular constitution or not, okay? So try to work it out in your mind quickly. So sweet taste is earth and water. And what dosha is earth and water? Kapha. So that means sweet taste is no good for kapha people, okay? Because it will increase kapha, but it will reduce vata. So for vata people can afford to have sweet things without doing any harm to themselves. Sour taste is earth and fire. So because of the earth, is not good for kapha because kapha is earth and not good for pitta because of the fire, but is fine for vata. So sour taste is fine for. Salty taste is water and fire. Which dosha has water and fire? Pitta dosha. So the sour, salty taste is no good for the pitta people. Even the sweat is very salty. If they lick their hand, it's much more salty than a kapha person or a vata person. Fire and air, again, because of the fire, that is a combination of pungent. Pungent, jo bolte mirchi wala. Okay, that is again not good for pitta because of the fire. Okay, not good for vata so much because of the air. Okay, but it reduces kapha, so it's good for kapha people. So sour taste, but that is the best taste for kapha people. Which one? Pungent, spicy. Okay, not spicy, I mean hot. So this is very good for them. The best taste for Vata people is the salty taste. Okay, and the best taste for Pitta, Vata, and so what have we decided? For Pitta, the best taste is the bitter taste for Pitta people. But it's a mixture of air and space. So that will increase Vata, it will reduce Pitta, and it will reduce Kapha. And the astringent taste will again, that's a combination of air and earth. So I'm just saying this way, but the important thing is to understand that just by the taste, because sometimes, you have one taste, but a different after effect after digestion. So you have to look at not just the taste, the rasa, but also the after effect and the effect on the body and the guna, the property. So there are things which have one taste but have a different effect. So the best thing would be to get diet sheets for each constitution, to know what is good for you and what is not so good for you, so that you can get from your Ayurvedic specialist. Another factor to bear in mind is the Vikriti. Vikriti means disease. What's wrong? What's wrong with you? So even though for your Prakriti, for your constitution, one type of diet is good, but when you are suffering from a disease, then the disease has to be taken care of first. So a Vata person with a Kapha disease will have to deal with Kapha first, okay? Even though the constitution is Vata. It is said, when diet is wrong, medicine is of no use. And when diet is right, there's no need for medicine, okay? So now there are two more things I need to explain very briefly because we don't have that much time. One is the predominance of a particular dosha in the nature as well as in the body. For 2 periods of 4 hours, each dosha, so that is 4 hours, that means 2 periods of 4 hours, 8 hours, yeah? 3 doshas, 24 hours, right? For 8 hours in the day, one particular dosha is more predominant, both in the nature and in the body. That is the important thing to bear in mind when you're deciding your lifestyle. So for instance, Vata is for 2 to 6 a.m. and 2 to 6 p.m. They say dawn and dusk are the best periods for meditation because ether and air, they help you to concentrate. If you try to do your meditation in the Pitta time, you won't be able to do it. Dhyan nahi lagega. Okay, so 2 to 6 in the morning, 2 to 6 in the evening. So by 6 o'clock, you should get up. Also, the air is the purest at that time. Then 6 to 10 a.m. and 6 to 10 p.m. is the Kapha time. So if Kapha person wakes up after 6 o'clock, he's already laid back, he'll feel more sluggish. So they must get up by 6 o'clock. At the same time, 10 o'clock for Vata and Pitta is also a good time to go to sleep. Kapha person, doesn't matter. They can fall asleep very easily. But for a Vata person who is very vulnerable to changes, and for a Pitta person who is very active, if they try, I experience it myself. If I go to bed much later than 10 o'clock, then before 2 o'clock, I don't get good sleep. Okay. And what most people don't realize, that all the vital organs in our body, they are active for 2 hours in the day. Okay? That is the time. Active means they regenerate the tissues. Now, if you think of, if you're not getting good sleep, you're not getting the rest, then your liver and pancreas and spleen, which actually regenerate at night when the body is at rest, that will not happen if you're not asleep. You're wasting your energy. Your energy, you have to stop using physical energy and let those organs get all the energy that is required. Okay? So you have Pitta is 10 to 2 in the morning, during the day, and 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. at night. So a Pitta person, as I said, if he doesn't go to sleep by 10:30, then before 2 o'clock, he's not going to. So you should keep these things in mind. Okay, now I think just go through the suitable dincharya. And one more thing before I forget, it's very important. Okay, that is the ritucharya, which is called the seasonal regimen. So when do you think Pitta will get aggravated in terms of seasons? It will be summer, when the heat is there. Okay. When will Kapha get aggravated? It will be in the spring season, because it solidifies during the winter and it starts to liquefy. So all the Kapha related diseases like allergy and itching and migraine, etc., they will be at their peak in the spring season. Vata people, for Vata, the season is when it can get vitiated is autumn. Okay, when trees lose all their leaves, that's the same thing. The dryness increases. So Vata people, each particular, although it is useful for everyone, but especially for these constitution people, they have to use some cleansing regimen in order to improve their immunity, in order to make sure that the dosha doesn't get aggravated. So the best thing for Kapha people in the spring season is to do, we say yogic Shatkriya, Kunjal and Neti. You know Neti? Okay, with a Neti pot. So it's the best thing for them. It is good for everybody, but particularly required for Kapha people. In the summer season, because Pitta gets aggravated, fire gets increases, Pitta people must do purgation at least once a week. They must take a laxative and get rid of the excess Pitta in the body. It's good for everybody, but particularly required for Pitta people. In this autumn season, the best treatment, the best cleansing treatment is enema, but medicated enema. Not just saline water enema, which they do in hospitals, but it's a medicated enema, which is the best thing for inner lubrication and particularly required for Vata people. It's good for everyone, but particularly required for Vata people. Okay, so in the end, I'll just go through the 3 constitution lifestyles. So Vata Prakriti people, they should maintain a regular routine, going to bed and waking up roughly the same time each day, eating regular meals about the same time, and sticking to a regular pattern of work and rest, because Vata is moving. Any further changes will aggravate it. Ideal time for going to bed is by 10 p.m. and to awake by 6 a.m. To enhance sleep, they could have a cup of warm milk if milk is not, they're not allergic to it. with pinch of turmeric that helps their sleep. Also to rub their soles with a warm, with sesame oil that enhances their sleep because they take longer to settle down, okay? Because the mind is always going. Gentle walking for about 20 minutes in the morning, that is in the fresh air, is very beneficial. And set aside about 30 minutes for meditation. Actually, that is required for everybody, but, to balance their body, mind, spirit, it's very essential for Vata people. And if they develop the habit of meditation, they can actually progress spiritually much quicker than other people, okay? Regular massage with warming oils before shower is highly recommendable. For Pitta predominant Prakriti, they should avoid overwork and get plenty of rest because Pitta people are always pushing themselves to do more and more. And they think, I can do this, So they need rest and they should try to be in bed by 10 o'clock. They should not skip meals. They say fasting is very good, not good for Pitta people skipping the lunch because that's okay. A daily oil massage with cooling oils, particularly in the summer, like coconut oil, or Brahmi oil, that's very helpful to calm them down. Kapha predominant Prakriti should avoid sleeping during the day because it increases kapha. And, in Ayurveda, they say one of the reasons for all diseases is sleeping long time during the day, and particularly for kapha people, okay? So they should undertake strong aerobic exercise. They need regular, strong exercise. Always wake up before kapha time. Kapha time starts at 6 o'clock. So they should wake up before kapha time. And for them, fasting one day in a week is very helpful, if they can do it. Or even what they call the, long gap between meals. Excuse me. So I have to finish here. If you have any questions, as I said, you can go on and on. There is a lot in each dosha and everything. But for introduction, to take this much in is quite enough.
Yes, there is questions.
Okay.
What doha is dominate in osteoarthritis and watery eyes?
Okay, the arthritis is two types. One is the osteoarthritis, and osteoarthritis is mainly caused by dryness, okay? The lack of moisturizing of the joints. Okay, so that is, Vata people tend to get more osteoarthritis. But the other type, which is a rheumatoid arthritis, that is because of toxins in the body. And that is more common amongst kapha people. So the toxins have to be got rid of, is very important. So the treatment of the two is very different, very different. So in terms of watery eyes, because the two are not directly related, okay, watery eyes is a different problem altogether. Watery eyes will depend on what is happening to your tear duct, okay? And also, if there is not a proper movement of the sinuses. So if the duct gets blocked, then the water comes in the eyes. Okay, so there's it has nothing to do with arthritis.
Okay. What dohas can be controlled by taking ashwagandha and Shatavari.
Shatavari. So, sorry, what dosha can be? Ashwagandha is actually good for everybody. It is, Ashwa is a horse. Gandha is a smell, okay? it's not only, although the ashwagandha also smells like a horse shit, but it is also gives you the energy of a horse. So when you're going through a pandemic, and in fact, for the first time, the National Health has agreed to do research on ashwagandha in partnership with the Indian authorities, because they found that in India, although a lot of people got the disease, COVID, but the death rate was much lower. That is primarily because the certain herbs, which are our kitchen herbs, which we take on a daily basis, they help your immunity. Okay, like haldi, for instance, ginger. And people were taking guruchi, which is immunosuppressant, and also ashwagandha. They started taking it when the epidemic was was in a big way. So Shatavari, do you know the meaning of Shatavari? Shat is 100. Var is husband. Okay. So basically, Shatavari increases estrogen in your body. And they say people who have difficulty conceiving or maintaining pregnancy, for them, Shatavari is recommended. And also, if the sexual potency is another thing. So they say a woman taking Shatavari can deal with 100 husbands. That's a joke behind it. So Shatavari is helpful in the postmenopausal period, or when you're going through menopause as well. Okay.
Okay. Class, any Ayurvedic medicine for high blood pressure?
But what I would say, that yes, there are medications, but I feel that the best way to deal with high blood pressure is your lifestyle and pranayam. Pranayam is a great help. If you do it properly, it's a great help in controlling your high blood pressure.
Okay.
I always try to do without taking medication. Let your body help you. Meditation is a great help in controlling the blood pressure. But of course, if it is genetic, there are hereditary problems, then you have to resort to medicines. But you can minimize the effect.
Okay. What taste for combination of Vata and Pitta as something good for Vata, maybe not good for Pitta? Do you know the names of the foods?
No, it's not just names of the foods. Basically, I have diet sheets. For instance, you are a Vata Pitta person. There are diet sheets which take care of, because each, not just the taste, but each herb or each diet product has a combination of lots of things. Okay, so the best thing would be to try and get the diet sheet for that constitution. As I said, because just by taste, you can't tell. You'd have to look at the effect, the after effect, and the guna, the property of the, they say, have you heard of Haritaki? Haritaki is a purgative. You heard of Trifla? Have you heard of Trifla?
Yes.
Okay. Trifla is 3 fruits.
Yes.
So each one controls one dosha. Is Amalaki, which is Amla, Haritaki, and what's the third one? Baheda. So one controls Vata, one controls Pitta, one controls Kapha. So the Trifla is supposed to be, balancing your doshas.
Okay. If someone has been diagnosed protein in the urine, is there any medicine in Ayurvedic?
Protein in the urine, one of the medicines which is good for all urinary problems is gokshura. But again, please, this is not the way to get a prescription, because it would be very unprofessional if I say you take gokshura. No, you need all the history. For consulting, for deciding on the medication, you have to look at lots of different factors. You can't just say, take this medicine for such and such thing. That will be very unprofessional.
That's true.
Remedies for heart related, like cholesterol, etc. Herbal medicines, what do you recommend?
Again, the same thing I'll say. I have to see everything else before there are medicines, of course, but you have to know what else is the person taking. For instance, there are many medicines which are very effective, but they should not be combined with alcohol. And now some people who cannot avoid alcohol, they love the one glass of wine in the evening or whatever. I can't prescribe that medicine to them. So this is not the type of session where you can prescribe things for particular conditions. You have to know a lot of things about the person before you can do the prescription. I send 2 pages of, what they eat at what time, because if you're eating the wrong things, what's the use of a medicine? It's no use. So, and I send the constitution chart, so I get the constitution. Then I go to the family history, what they have in the family history. So just to prescribe them. So probably if you tell your friends that, they should not look for a prescription of a medicine in such a session, but they can ask for general questions. That's fine.
Okay. We have 10 more questions, so we're going to have to hurry. What are the advantage of Giloy tablets? How one should take it?
Now, Giloy is very good to improve your immunity. So what the best thing is, the best absorption of a herb like Giloy, which is, we call it guruchi, is the same thing as Giloy, is to have it on empty stomach in the morning.
Yes. That's what I've been telling them. Yes.
What food should you avoid in rheumatoid arthritis?
All rheumatoid arthritis, you should avoid all heavy stuff, all the fried stuff, which is difficult to digest. Okay, and they have to eat at the right time. That's very important. Eat at the right time when your fire is at its best, digestive fire. And we have 8 with asht with what is called is a map with 8 things that you have to avoid, which is eating food. What you should avoid when the first meal is not digested and you eat again, that is wrong. Eating the wrong combination. For instance, when you go to any hotel, a restaurant, particularly I'm talking about hotel when people go to stay for, they are served in the morning orange juice and also cereal. So they are having their cereal with milk and they're having orange juice. What is that going to do? These are incompatible things. Then they put honey in their hot tea. Unless the honey is pure, that honey can actually harm you. So there are a lot of little things that you have to take care of, which is, so the asht with an. That's how to eat, what to eat, how much quantity to eat. So we say 1/3 of the tummy should always be empty. Only then the gastric juices will work and digest your food.
If you've got multiple health issues, how would you reduce the medications?
By improving your lifestyle.
Exercise?
Yes, this is what I'm saying. You have to see there are a lot of things that you can do. And I tell you, stress is one of the problems which causes a lot of problems with a lot of diseases. When you look at, that's why we call them lifestyle related diseases have become in an epidemic form. You're always stressed. Take time for meditation. Very important. And I saw Nina ji doing the relaxation. I have made CDs for Yoga Nidra. Yoga Nidra is amazing. We can make a resolve. When people find it difficult to do things, I, in my profession, used to travel a lot, okay? And in very different time zones. So only by making the resolve in Yoga Nidra, I was able to fall into the local time zone straight away. So that is also, you have to train your mind.
Okay. How do you know which category we belong to, Vata, Pitta, and Kapha?
I explained that. If you're in the chart, you
Yes.
fill the column, you tick only one box in each row, and then you count how many are in the Kapha column, how many in the Pitta column, how many in the Vata column. And that's how you decide.
Yeah.
It was very well explained. The form was very well explained.
Okay.
Thank you.
Someone is very skinny. How can you gain weight?
How can you gain weight if you're very skinny, if you are a Vata person, and if you see, one of the reasons Vata people find it difficult to put on weight is because they're very anxious. Okay? So there is a saying, khana pina lagta nahi hai unko. You understand what it means? So they can eat whatever they like, but it does, because they are using their energy, but I would say wasting their energy in unnecessary movement, in unnecessary talking, through fear, through anxiety. They become anxious very quickly. They become stressed very quickly. So a mental makeup change is required. And that is not so easy. But we do that in our retreats, we go through all these things for people. It's something they have to decide for themselves that, if I want to improve my health, improve my sustainability, then what is it that I need to do?
Okay. Someone is asking, Dharmishna is asking, where should we get the diet sheets? I suggest you get them from your GP's dietitian.
No.
No?
No. The GP dietitian does not cover. You see, if they don't know Vata Pitta Kapha.
Ah,
Okay, I have done a diploma in nutrition also. Okay, so I'm not saying what they will give you is something, but it is not always related to your constitution.
okay.
They have started to understand, particularly with the increase in allergies, they've started to understand that everybody cannot be given the same thing. But it's a very recent phenomenon. They've started to understand why people have allergies, why one person can have something and not another person. And that is what they are coming back to, the principles of Ayurveda. But they don't want to acknowledge that.
That's true. That's very true.
Okay, a last question. What is the best way to take Triphala and how often would you take?
Okay, Triphala is, you can, if you want to take Triphala as a dosha balancing, you can take it in the morning in warm water, an empty stomach. If you want to take Triphala as a laxative, because the Triphala has Haritaki. Haritaki is a purgative. So you can, Triphala is very good. It's a very good formulation for looking after your health, keeping the doshas in balance, because it's a tridosha. But if you're taking it for laxative, then have it at night, first, before going to bed in warm water. If you're taking it as a, to enhance your immunity, to enhance the doshic balance, then you take it first thing in the morning with warm water, on empty stomach.
Okay. Thank you very much, Dr. Anand. It was a pleasure to hear you, and to digest all that is quite a lot for one person.
It's only that much.
But to me, it's that much. No, it was brilliant session. Everybody enjoyed it, and they actually.
How many people do you normally have?
Over
How many people?
Normally we have over 100.
We
Really?
did have in the beginning 120 people, but
Okay. Yeah,
time
because
was delaying, so
yeah, it's lunchtime now.
yeah, it is. And our singer has been waiting for ages, so I do
Okay.
apologize.
No. Because I didn't expect so many questions, but anyway.
I know.
Thank
I
you
know.
very much, Indiraji, for your time. And it was lovely session. I think a lot of people have sent us really, really good vibes that they understood things. And it was very well explained. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
You're always
Thank you.
welcome. We might call you again.
To continue different sessions, yes,
Okay.
definitely talk about different subject. Okay, can I invite Rajbai, please? Rajbai, the
Thank
stage
you.
is yours.
Yeah, thank you so much. Whatever I heard was beyond, it all went. I didn't know
Over your
exactly
head?
what
Oh no.
each word meant, even. I have never heard of these words anyway.
Thank
I'll
you
have
very
to
much.
look into all this. Okay, sorry. I know it was last minute. So I wasn't prepared to. So, as you know, I've sung in the past a few bhajans and some film songs, but I'm sure all of you love ghazals as well. Is that correct?
Yes.
Absolutely.
तो
What will you sing?
जगजीत सिंह जी की अ, 3 गजल की मेडली लेके आया हूँ मैं. So I hope you'll enjoy this.
Yeah.
So here we go. So it's loading, it's loading. होठों से छू लो तुम मेरा गीत अमर कर दो. होठों से छू लो तुम मेरा गीत अमर कर दो. बन जाओ मित मेरी प्रीत अमर कर दो. होठों से छू लो तुम मेरा गीत अमर कर दो. ना उम्र की सीमा ना जन्म का हो बंधन जब प्यार करे कोई तो देखे केवल मन नहीं चला कर तुम ये रीत अमर कर दो होठों से छू लो तुम मेरा गीत अमर कर दो तुम इतना जो मुस्कुरा रहे हो तुम इतना जो मुस्कुरा रहे हो क्या हम है जिसको छुपा रहे हो क्या हम है जिसको छुपा रहे हो तुम इतना जो मुस्कुरा रहे हो आंखों में नमी हंसी लबों पर आंखों में नमी हंसी लबों पर क्या हाल है क्या दिखा रहे हो क्या हाल है क्या दिखा रहे हो क्या हम हैं जिसको छुपा रहे हो तुम इतना जो मुस्कुरा रहे हो तुमको देखा तो ये ख्याल आया तुमको देखा तो ये ख्याल आया जिंदगी तुम गला साया तुमको देखा तो ये ख्याल आया आज फिर दिल ने एक तमन्ना की आज फिर दिल ने एक तमन्ना की आज फिर दिल को हमने समझाया आज फिर दिल को हमने समझाया जिंदगी तुम गला साया तुमको देखा तो ये ख्याल आया
Wonderful. Thank you, Rajbhai. Thank you for coming for the last minute. We really appreciate it, and you have really made our day. So we were very, very nice, mesmerizing singing. Thank you.
Thank you, and lovely to see all these ladies enjoying themselves.
Yes, of course.
तो मैंने सोचा आज कुछ अलग सुनाऊं so
Yeah, it was very nice. We enjoyed.
Wonderful.
thank you once again and
You're welcome.
have a good weekend everyone.
Yes,
Thank you very much, Rajbhai. That was great. Brilliant. Thoroughly enjoyed your singing today. And yes, everybody enjoyed your music today. Everybody was on the floor and putting their heads, swinging their heads. Okay, thank you very much, Nina Ben and Dr. Anand and Rajbai. It was a wonderful session today. Just to remind you all, tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock, meditation. So please join in. It is with Nidhi from BK. It's a wonderful session. I feel great after doing the meditation. So try and join in tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock. And then Zumba Monday afternoon. And following Friday again, we're back with Nina. And then Saturday with Nina. So everybody enjoy yourself. Have a lovely, lovely weekend. And don't do what I would do. Chill out. Take care all and hope to see you soon. Catch up later.
Very much,
Thank you.
everybody joining. Can I request Party Rajni to ring me, please? Party Ben, please mane ring karjo after the class. Thank you. Thank you all. Look after yourself. Thank you, Panna. And thank you. I think as the doctor left, Indiraji. Anyway, thank you so much. Hope you all enjoyed the class. Thank you.